on to another chat.
Another one.
No.
We didn't even have another chat. This is our first chat. The child is saying, let's have another chat.
I'm manifesting.
Okay, fair points. I don't know, hi guys. It's our first video.
YouTube channel.
So it's our first podcast / video.
Yeah.
So forgive us if we are, but
bear with us. That's a disclaimer, actually.
Yeah, actually, parental guidance advice. But anyway, so our first topic.
Why is Andrew Tate glamorized?
Yeah, why is this man so glamorized? Is everyone has anyone ever thought about it? Like, why is this man so glamorized? Like, yes, he does make fair points. Like, there are certain things that he says that make sense. But like you said previously,
contradicts himself. Yeah. He really does contradict himself, and it's just like, like it's so bad to the point where it's like, how do you even have a conversation about this man? Because it's like, it's past toxic masculinity at this point. Yeah. It's more of like,
I personally think Andrew Tate is just toxic. Like, he gives advice to younger men, and young broke men, like you said.
Young broke men, knowing that their mentality still is not even solid as yet. You know what I'm saying? And
they give them this sense of hope, belief, which is not bad, but the way he's presenting it, do you own a Bugatti? You know?
I feel like this guy has a weak mentality, but the way in which he's saying it is very aggressive. I feel like he really has a weak mentality. And there's even people who are like, why do females hate Andrew Tate? The things this guy says. The things the man says, he really demeans women. I feel like if he explained it in a nicer way. Respect is all we ask
for. Just respect. Just be respectful, I guess. I guess that's a very fair point, that he's not respectful.
Like, he's really not respectful. It's like, if it's not my point, it's not like, then I don't want to hear anything, which is like, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's very true. And there was even a point, there was a topic that was said, the reason why women don't like Andrew Tate is because we don't want to be controlled. We still want to control men. Exactly. Which is really not. If people look at it in a different perspective, like, okay, fine, you know what? Yes, he's masculine. Yes, she's feminine. But there's no need for control in any of the places. Exactly. The man shouldn't control you, and the woman shouldn't control the man. Like, we should just work together collectively.
And they use that because women in the modern society are flourishing. We are flourishing.
Yeah, we are flourishing. And I think maybe he's intimidated. It could also be possible that, because apparently alpha males are intimidated by people who surpass them, and maybe
he has this gender thing. Yes, he believes, as you said, personality and gender.
Exactly. He thinks gender is, I don't know, a trend or something. Like, gender is like,
he justifies his points with gender. Yeah. And it's like, no.
Whereas we all have different personalities.
Exactly.
I mean, you can get a man who's super feminine, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean he has to be gay, but there are men who are just more feminine. Like, even in the way they look, in the way they act. So now, does that mean they're weak? Like, does it mean they're weak? Like, we're not being against men. We're just being against the way he generalizes people, both men and women.
Exactly. And yet there's people out there that are like, oh no, but women hate men, and they generalize men. But at the same time, when it comes to Andrew Tate, I don't know if you saw one of the videos where he's like, they put like a video of this woman speaking about her not wanting to have a job, and it's like, all women, like, tell a woman how to make money in sometimes she's only gonna use 2 hours in a week, and it's just like,
dude,
I know, man. Dude,
just like we get feminine men, we also get masculine women.
100%.
Like, there are women out there who are very masculine. Like, I personally know people who are just masculine. Exactly. They strong
mentality.
Exactly.
Like, all of that.
So why does he have to bracket people into men and women?
Exactly.
And just a disclaimer, we're not totally against Andrew Tate. We're just putting out his flaws that could be essentially harmful to society, because, like I said before, young men are listening to this and
broke
young men. That's also another point.
Don't
Broke young
forget
men.
that.
And they think in order to be at the top, we need to have this personality, this alpha
Bugatti,
personality,
this Bugatti. Yo, no,
dude.
no,
Like I was
no,
telling
no.
her the other time, I was like, this other kid was telling me, he's like, he literally, this small 12-year-old, glamourizes Andrew Tate. It's so crazy. So I asked him, I was like, so now what do you like about Andrew Tate? Then he's like, he drives a Bugatti. So do you see how he literally shows himself and advertises himself with the Bugatti, which I might say is smart.
No, it is smart. The
It
way
is
he
smart.
knows his target market.
He is smart. I think my main argument here is the fact that he's just
Generalizing.
toxic.
Generalizing.
He's toxic to society. There's nothing wrong with you making money. I have nothing against that of him making money. It's his life. He can do what the flip he wants. Like, there's really nothing wrong with that. But this whole thing of him being glamorized, because remember, young kids as their age of 5, 6
exactly
are
looking
up to him, because he drives a Bugatti already. By the time the child is like 10 years old, he now thinks, oh, now I need to protect my energy. I need to be masculine. I need to even the other point where he mentioned the club thing,
like,
dude,
stay-at-home woman. Are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed?
Even the one when there was another point he mentioned, he was like, something about cheating. That if he cheats and he loves the woman, technically it's not cheating. But if a woman talks to a guy, it's cheating. Automatically cheating. How, fam? How?
No, he's like, if you love your woman, you would cheat.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's what he said.
If you love your woman.
And bear in mind, I think a few weeks ago I saw on his Instagram story, he's like, men, be loyal to your woman, be this, take care of them. Now why are you contradicting? First you're telling guys that they okay, it's okay for them to cheat, but then at the same time you're telling men to be loyal. Like,
the way this man contradicts himself is to the point where it's like, it's nonsensical.
It's very flaky. He's a flaky human being, and he calls himself an alpha
male.
Like, guys,
because when you actually go and Google what an alpha male is, when you look at Andrew Tate and when you look at an alpha male, he is aggressive. I don't think he's confident. I just feel like the way in which he presents himself is very aggressive, which gives off an intimidated vibes. Which, you know what I mean? And I think this guy is smart also, let's not even lie. Like, when I went to go search what an alpha male is, he's ticking the box, but at the same time, I still stand by to my stand that this guy has a weak mentality. But the way in which he says his things is very aggressive. Like,
and also, it's really in my opinion, but if you're truly confident with yourself, there's no need to scream. There's no need to shout. There's no need to portray yourself in any way. Your energy needs to reflect.
Exactly.
It needs to illuminate the confidence. It doesn't come across. Actually, it shows you the opposite. When you scream or when you perform, it's a sign of insecurity. So I guess, but that's just my opinion. Hey guys.
No, the same way this guy is like, he has his own right to say his opinion, but also at the same time,
he definitely has.
When
he's
women,
also entitled to.
But when women are entitled to their opinion, it's wrong for them to say things in his eyes, especially when he has like speed dating. I think it was some woman called Shaden or something like that.
I find it so disrespectful how he assumes women can't do certain tasks, because women are really strong. A woman can be married, divorced, and take care of 3 to 4, 5, 6 children by herself.
Exactly.
I don't know how. If that's not strong, what strong is?
A male can't even do that.
I don't know. He would never, dude.
Him.
Birth a kid, guys. Birth a kid. Stay with the kid for 9 months. You birth that child, fam, and then a man leaves you. Do you know how hard that is? Nah, dude.
The mental trauma to that. The mental trauma to that. Never
so
mind.
Does he even like comprehend that there are women out there who have kids who they self, they're independent, they're not dependent on any men. It's so easy, bruh, for a man to make money, dude, because they don't have to think about the kids.
Exactly.
Obviously, there are some men who take care of their kids 100%.
100%. We can't down that.
Yeah, we can't down that.
This man came from another woman, guys.
Also that.
Like, this man came from another woman, and it's the way in which he he downgrades women. He completely downgrades
He
women.
really
He
downgrades. I
disrespects
think women deserve more respect than this.
100%.
Especially in 2022, we deserve
Come now.
more respect
Come
than this.
now.
We are so much more. We are not boxed into how society made us think
Exactly.
women were way before. Like women were always, I know, like our parents, I know my mom for example, it was in her conditioning that, you know what, I stick and I take care of the house, or I take care of this husband, I take care of this kid, I shouldn't work, you know. But now women are, you know, they thrive.
They're badasses. Both
they badasses.
In home, out home. These women are queens, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would have, you know, like as much. No, this guy is getting clout because he's hated. Let's not deny that. Like he is very much so hated, not just by women, but also there's a lot of male out there that are.
He's also famous because he's hated.
Exactly.
He's also famous
exactly.
He's hated.
Because how many people have been on Big Brother? How many people have had social media pages but haven't gone as well as this guy? This guy is literally flying, catching flights for podcasts to spit disgusting facts.
Yeah, dude. Like, if you guys don't know how this guy came into fruition, he was first a kickboxer. Okay, so apparently, this is according to Wikipedia. He was first a kickboxer. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Maybe that proves his masculinity, his alpha maleness. Then apparently he went to Big Brother. Then the reason why he got kicked out of Big Brother was because there was a tape or video where he was whooping a woman,
the belt,
and then he says it was consensuous.
She knew about it. She asked about it or something. She was okay with it, kind of vibes, and it's like, how is anybody okay with that? Like, can we like? And when he talks about allegations, sometimes
that's
it's
messed up. And I think his Twitter account also got banned because he said something. I forgot what it was, but he did mention something about something to do with I think it was that it's okay to beat women up or something like to that extent.
And he's given such a big platform. People like this, I do not feel like they should be given a big platform.
Dude, I think it just makes abusers become more abusive.
It does.
Imagine an abuser watching that on TikTok and he's like, I was right to slap that woman because that is my masculinity. I'm a man. I think that's the most scariest part is that there are messed up people out there. We do not need more drama as it is. We don't need any more, you know, aggressiveness because like the world is already bad and messed up as it is. And I think Andrew Tate just adds on to the messed upness of society.
And he has such a big platform that it adds a huge amount of messed upness into what it is. It really does. And it's just like, Andrew Tate, come now, because I know you're gonna watch this video. It's gonna get you somewhere somehow because you're the ish now. You're the chat of everything. Like, we can also be aggressive. We really could be aggressive. This has nothing to do with female or male.
Yeah, and also aggressiveness. Let's also remind ourselves has nothing to do with raising your voices. Yo, guys, like, it has nothing, guys. It has nothing to do with raising your voices.
Sometimes I watch these videos and I'm like, why are you trying to prove your point with so much anger? Like, that anger is so unnecessary.
Marketing. I'm sure man took marketing when he was small.
No, he did.
I'm telling you.
He did.
I'm sure he learned. Either he took marketing or he just learned how to market himself because hats up to him for that.
No, he did. No, like this guy really knows his target market. Because if you guys see, like, guys that are rich or have a lot of money don't even look up to this man.
Yeah, I think there's a way better way of trying to explain to young men how to make money, how to be respectful, how to be masculine. No one is taking their masculinity away from them. Because there are men. There are certain things men, yes, which is very true, that men can do, that women can't do.
Vice versa.
Certain things we can do, a man can't do, 100%. We're not diminishing that. But I feel like there's a better way of him trying to prove masculinity. What's the word?
Masculinity.
Masculinity. Yeah, guys, English.
But yeah, no. Andrew Tate. This guy. I can't even, like, I feel like my words are really underrated for how much his things are disgusting. Like, it's the way in which he brings down women is just on a different level. And then you have little kids, like, we've already lost a generation. Can we mention that? We have 100% lost a generation, and because women are flourishing and women are being acknowledged, now it's a problem.
Yeah.
Nobody is taking the fact that men are going to be
Yeah.
acknowledged. No one's taking that away from you.
And it's also quite disappointing because men are trying to become, they are trying to become a little bit more, like calm
Exactly.
and respectful towards women. Then I know a lot of people in my generation, they really trying because they see how their parents got treated, and they're trying to learn from that. And now you just get Andrew Tate, who's trying to just take them away from it. And obviously everybody has their own not opinions, but everybody has their own rights.
Exactly.
If they would want to act upon what they hear. But you must also remember social media is very influential.
Very, very influential.
Very influential. How many times have we seen, for example, a piece of jewelry and we're like, oh wow, it looks so nice. I also want to buy it.
Exactly.
And obviously everyone has a right to act upon it, but out of maybe 100 people, at least 40 people would act upon it. And that's the scary thing.
That is. And this guy, exactly as I'm saying, like, his aggressiveness is really getting him far.
Yeah.
When he's aggressive, he sounds assertive. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He sounds very assertive when he's aggressive, but sometimes you just sit down and you actually listen to what this guy's saying. It's like, hold up.
Yeah, hey, Andrew Tate, my man.
No, when you see this video, I'm telling you, this man, like, I feel like I would be so embarrassed to be related to this man. I would be so embarrassed to be related to this man. Like, what? And the reason why he doesn't have a good relationship with his sister is because she has a feminism kind of mindset. She's a feminist.
Yeah, hey, that's messed up, to be honest. Yeah, maybe he's also traumatized by something. We also never know.
You never know.
He's also traumatized by something, because clearly the way he talks, it's like as if he has been bullied when he was young. Because
true.
He really acts
like that.
Because when you're bullied, okay, I'm not generalizing, but generally, when you are being bullied as a kid, you start having those types of emotions of aggressiveness because you copy what your bullier did. Yeah. So it could be possible. You never know what a person is going through. But I think my fight here is he's just toxic, and
he is toxic,
and he's ruining it for the generation to come.
He is.
Yeah, because now also kids are thinking, oh, you know what? He has a Bugatti. That's how he calls it.
You have a Bugatti, like.
Yeah. So now kids are thinking, because he has a Bugatti, you know what? I can do this. By the time I'm like this age, it's also putting a sense of hope to these boys.
Exactly.
And it's also putting that pressure to men that if you don't have a Bugatti, you are worthless.
Guys, because so many other kinds of like.
Dude, there's so many other ways of being independent or being wealthy. You can either be wealthy in freedom, like it doesn't have to be associated with the Bugatti. Guys, come on.
There's so many ways you could be influential.
There's so many ways, dude. There's so many ways. Like, this man could have taken his influence and done it for good, but obviously he in his head he's trying, because he has that online university scam thing.
What, Hustler something? Hustler University.
That's a messed up thing. That's just a messed up, I don't know. It's a full-on scam.
When he brings religion into this thing, guys, no, you can't tell me you have Juma on Friday and you go to church on a Sunday. Please, no, do not bring such. Do not bring such. Imagine telling me on Friday you're doing things, on Sunday you're also doing things. No, like this guy.
God's also watching him.
Exactly. And the reason why it's in Romania, guys, I don't think I need to explain to you why it's in Romania.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
That whole human trafficking and rape allegations, because apparently in Europe, I think rape allegations are lesser or something.
They're lenient.
They're more lenient in Europe than they are in the US. So
they are lenient. They're very much so lenient. So
I just hope Tate's Mafia doesn't come from.
You never know. Nobody's gonna get this video. I'm telling you, you're gonna get this video. You're going to get this video.
I'm telling you, you heard it from here.
You're going to get this video.
You heard it from here, guys.
You're not gonna be invited here though, but yeah, this guy's catching flies, not for feelings, but to talk.
Okay, cut.